Hi guys, how are you all out there? I hope you're well wherever you are. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. And if you could tell how bright it is daytime. It's 3:09, guys, and it's November 16th, 2022. I appreciate you guys for being here with me, and I appreciate all of you guys that have subscribed to this channel and helping my channel grow. I appreciate you, and liking and allowing the algorithms to move through the universe. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you've shared, I appreciate you also. Commented, I appreciate all of you guys' comments. I really do. And I thank all of you. So let's get it, guys. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. And I'm awake. There shouldn't be any yawning. I did have an issue though this morning with my electricity, even though one of the electricians came out yesterday. And so it was this big old crazy mix up like with my bill, and they thought I had moved out, and I'm like, huh? Like, okay. Ah, gosh, please. I need electricity, guys. We all need electricity, okay? Right? So yeah, we got that back up and running. And so I said, okay, now I can focus. Let me go do a video and I can upload it, you know, because even the internet doesn't work without my electricity. Okay, so yeah. So, however, guys, hope you all are doing well and not letting anything defeat you. So, with that being said, let's go for the Starseed Oracle. I was gonna say the Sacred Destiny, but you know what? That's all right. Let's tap into these, because we have to use our star energy, utilize our star energy, right? Like all the time, you know, to stay above like where they are located, above the nonsense, you know. So yeah, let's get it. So if you've never been here before, I do oracles, and then I do index cards, and then after the index cards I pull 3 decks and kind of see, you know, what I get from them. So that's pretty much it, and yeah, I appreciate you guys. So here we go. Wednesday already, and yeah, before you know it, it's gonna be the end of the month, and then December, and December, you know, everyone in there happy cheer hoorahs and whatnot. And let's just say throughout this whole holiday season, for all of you that, you know, celebrate from Thanksgiving to Christmas or whatever, however, you know, New Year's, all of that stuff. So it's gonna pass by so fast, because, you know, next week is already the week of when it begins. So yeah, everyone at work is like, you don't celebrate? No, I don't. Well, and one guy, you know, he believes in God like I do, you know, but we're, you know, I believe differently, you know, a little bit just different, you know, alter some things, it's all good. And he said, well, you know, we all get together and thank God for, you know, what we have. And I'm like, yeah, I'm for all that. It's all good, you know. I just don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you know. For my own personal reasons. You continue doing what you do, you know. God knows why you do what you do. You don't have to explain anything to me, or, you know, wonder what's really going on. I just don't. I'm gonna tell you why if you ask, but you know, however the case, the year is gonna fly by. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna fly by, especially in these, when the holidays start. That's what I'm saying. The holidays start, it's over. It just flies by. I mean, when I was like younger, like in my 20s, when my children were a little younger, oh God, I couldn't wait for it to be over, because I was always trying to save up money for Christmas and this and that, and, you know, gifts and parties, and just too much. So it says here, you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Wasn't it yesterday with that, do we have with the sun card that came out? I don't know if it spoke of something about boundaries. I'm not too sure. But however the case, Here it is. You got the love. So let's see what this card is talking about, okay? Well, yesterday with the read, it was some like clingy like typing. No, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say clingy, but it was like love sick. I can't get over you. You know, like he just thought you were just like everything. So let's see what this card says, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Let me turn that down a little bit. Excuse me. So it says here. It says the Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaries. What? As a result, they can find it hard to have. I think that was supposed to be boundaries, but it has a D on the S. That's why. I mean, it has a D on the S. It has a D on the end of the word boundary. You see it there? Yeah. So I got like, what is that? Boundaried? I don't know. There we go. Hold on a second, you guys. Let's see if it actually comes up as a different type of word. I've never seen it like with that on it. Okay. I know this could be a little bit maybe unnecessary, but I'm just curious. And I'm telling you, like, that's just my nature. And I don't want to, you know, like, change, like, really who I am just because I'm doing a video, you know? Like, I'm really curious. I've always been like that. So, you know, boundary. Is a boundary a word? Adjective boundary, not comparable. It enclosed by a boundary or boundaries. In combination by extension, enclosed by a boundary or boundaries of a specific kind. But it doesn't like just pop up like with the way that you say it and all of that there. Boundaried. Okay. I'm telling you, you learn something new every day. This is just crazy. So I was looking, okay, well, there we have it. So, as a result, let me start over. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. I'm sorry, guys. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundary, independent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Or perhaps there's a certain oh God. Why don't I know words today? A certain let me just stop. It's like my brain wants to say it, but I can't pronounce it right now. So let's hold on. Volatility, is that how you say it? I don't know. Let me just. Volatility. Oh my God. Help me please today. Volatility, and it means liability to change rapidly and unpredictably. Oh my gosh, these words are getting me today. It's funny. Especially for the worse. Okay, liability to change rapidly and unpredictably, especially for the worse. Okay. So where was that word again? Hold on, guys. Okay. Right. So perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Or perhaps there's a certain volatility. Oh my God. There is a certain volatility to it. So there is a certain liability to change rapidly or unpredictably, okay, to it. And you're always unsure where you stand. Volatility. I'm telling you. I don't know where I was at in English class. Okay. Probably writing love letters. Okay, so Romeo, for out there, Romeo. Okay, so let me be serious. So perhaps there's a certain volatility to it. Okay, uncertainty, and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you. To assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used the relationship to soothe and cover up. Interesting. Very interesting. So, regardless of whatever levels of relationships that you've been through, from uncertainty, not knowing where you stand, just getting in one to hurry up and have it fill a void, or whatever the case may be, try to understand all of those different levels of love that you've been through, where you're going, and how to move forward in a healthy, productive relationship. Not to be, codependent upon, or have anyone codependent upon you either. But just being yourself, being you, being free, being, it's just a neutral thing. Now, granted, last night, like I said, like a clingy thing. Maybe it's not totally clingy. Maybe they're just, like I said, I used the word enthralled last night. Like they're just taken by who you are. And I don't know. Maybe they are clingy. But whatever the case, I'll take this same deck again. Since it's new, let's see what comes out. Might as well take them all. Okay, let's see what comes out. And I appreciate you all for being here with me today. And yeah, sheesh, I just can't get over the time, like it's almost a new year, and it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I just take each day as it comes. It doesn't even matter, but it's just it's a trip, how fast time flies, it really goes by fast. Especially the older you get, you're like, oh my gosh. I remember when I was a child, like there was a clock in the back of the classroom, and literally, like, you get to school at 8 o'clock and it took forever to get to 3. Like, we're still here, gosh, the clock didn't even move, and, you start getting older and older, and you, like, at work, and it's like, even in my early 20s, it didn't, it seemed like time just didn't move that fast, and then after I had children, it was just like, oh my gosh, where's the time going, and I'm looking up, and they're all teenagers now, one's almost 18, like, oh my gosh, a couple of months, like, it's amazing. And then the other two following right behind them, It's like, oh, better not blink, better not say it too fast, But it's all good. It's all good. Time is, like, really nothing, you know? It's just how you look at it, but it's just a trip. So anyway, let's get to these cards. And let's see what we get. Do it one more time. I'm gonna make a few more. I said one more time, but I don't know. I feel compelled to try it one more time. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Last night they didn't want to come out at all. I'm like, oh wow, like only a few came out. So they're a little bit bigger too than those other ones that are over there. Interesting that those two come out like that. Oh, okay. Very, very interesting. A lot of different energies about love. So, you know, you've probably seen a lot of different types of relationships. You know, and like I said, you know, like analyze it, you know. Sit back and think about the things that you consciously, subconsciously, you know, agreed to, did, you know, just your levels of relationships, why you did, why did you get in this one, or these things that you accept as okay and healthy. Would you do that again? You know, and are you comfortable by yourself for the time being? If you aren't comfortable with some of those things that you've already done, and you know, like, oh, you wouldn't do that again now, would you? So I mean, are you okay with being by yourself? And you know, until you find something that is I was gonna say feasible, but that's not what that's definitely not the word I'm looking for. That is more like equally matched to your real energy and who you are. Okay. Okay, I got that one last night too. Okay, let me do this like one more time. Okay, I said one more time, but like one more time to, yeah, let the cards fly out. Okay. So it says, ooh, someone drives a Corvette. All right. That's right. See, I was about to say, oh, I'll take a ride in your Corvette. You know, you may have been one of those and got with the wrong person just because you like nice cars. You know, like they were nice person, nice car. You know, oh, let's go for a ride. You know, I don't know. However the case. So I'm going to tap into each one of these cards and talk about, you know, like how it could have been a catalyst, okay, for you to, or something for you to learn from, because you just dived into certain things, because you have a loving nature, okay, and you expect love back, you know, but not everyone's going to give that to you. So you have probably had a twin flame like type situation where, you know, things just felt so right, but, you know, at the same time, things were wrong. The situation was never right timing or something like that. They always had a girlfriend. You always had a boyfriend, but you guys got along so well, or, you know, I don't know. The twin flame journey thing is a little interesting, but I also heard that it could so very well be just another catalyst, you know, something for us to break away from and grow and search for something that's a little bit better, you know, because the situation is never right, you know. You're gonna keep wasting your time waiting for that, you know. So yeah, time to move forward. So there's a song that's made by this person here, Wrong. I belong to you and I give all my love to you. Every time I see your face, it makes me wanna sing. And every time I think about your love, it drives me crazy. Yeah, okay, so it's like, I belong to you and you belong to me, okay? So, like I said, you know, like the codependency, like, well, that's not really codependency, but, you know, it's just like a real, or clingy, you know, like, you're, you know, you're mine, you know. But I mean, love is love, you know, at the same time. So I don't know. So then here's another song. Google it. It's by Anthony Hamilton. You're a diamond in the rough, girl, or something like that. It goes like that. I don't know the whole song. I was listening to it the other day. So you're special. You stand out, you know, and someone sees you as that. So I mean, you know, you could be very special to someone and they recognize your beauty, you know. So here is another one that says, stay strong, you know, throughout everything that you do. Stay strong. You know, life can be a little challenging. Love can be challenging. Stay strong, okay? And it says here you have a heavy heart. So there could be some things that are bothering you right now, you know. It could be anything, not even just in love. You know, maybe you have some loved ones that are sick or something like that. Maybe you lost a job, or you're not getting treated fairly at work, or something of that nature. You know, even as positive and as loving as we are, we still live this life, you know, that has challenges, you know. So here's another song. It says on Google it, Kenny Lattimore, and it's I'm never too busy for you, babe. So that's somebody that's just like, I'll do anything. I'll work, you know, around my work schedule for you, whatever it is, you know. So there's someone, like I said, like yesterday, just really deeply connected to you, taken back by just how amazing you are. Yeah, they're like totally addicted, you know. So, but here this one says they mistreated you. Really? You know, so, you know, that could be anything. You know, it could be, you know, not like saying that you guys are, you know, together and then they, you know, don't pay you any attention. And, you know, oh, I was busy, or I didn't call, I didn't, you know, pick up and text you back. It could be any form of mistreatment. I said I wasn't going to yawn. There goes yawn. So it could be any form of mistreatment, you know. Not just necessarily physical. And if it was physical, like, oh, that's really on the end. Like, you better never go backwards, you know. Like, there's no need for this person to be in your life. But, you know, if they realize, you know, that they just, you know, misused a good, or missed a great opportunity and misused a great person, you know, and you feel that however they're coming back is more genuine this time, that's on you, you know. So here it says promotion at work is due to you. You deserve a raise or something, you know, for all of your great and your hard work. And here, I don't know, maybe that's why you're thinking of going back to school, because you're not being accommodated or acknowledged properly. And you're very talented, okay? And you mean the world to them. So this is more like, you know, I love you so much, I'll do anything for you. But there, like I said, there's a lot of different energies out here, you know, Catalyst from Twin Flames, you know, like Never the Right Time, all these third parties, you know. They're just different things. You mean the world. You mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters. Tony Braxton. Matters to me. So, yeah, you know, you mean the world to them. You're just you're all that they want. So, but it, you know, is it a codependency? You know, make sure that they are able to stand on their own 2 feet. They don't, you know, it's not just, you know, like they just need you, like they cannot live without you. I mean, I don't know if you like that, but, you know, to each their own. Let me stop telling you what to do. So anyway, guys, let's start this reading. I pulled a different deck today off of my other table. So let's see what these cards tell us. So yeah, you're very talented. And you have someone that just is very addicted to you and all of who you are and what you do and how you do it. And I don't know if it's the person that kind of, I mean, I think these are all like different times in your life just because of this card. You know, but it could be one person, this, maybe even the twin flame. Like, what if it was like, oh, the right time, and finally you guys came together and actually, were able to make it work or something like that. And maybe once before they kind of mistreated you, like had you like on the side, like, I love you so much, but they were already with the relation, someone was in the picture, and they didn't know how to tell the other person because maybe they had children with them or something like that. I don't know. All these different ways that stories can go, So you are a special individual, and whoever sees you, they see you, and they know that you're a very loving individual. Okay. So let me do this one more time. Okay, so let's do this a couple of times. If it takes too long, feel free to fast forward through this part. I'm trying to find the bottom of the deck energy card, and like a couple days ago, it was like ridiculous. I mean, it was just going on for like minutes, like on end. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I can't keep doing this. My hands are hurting. So I just, kind of trying to concentrate a little bit better and get that together because it was driving me crazy. So, yeah, 1 second, guys. Here's your King of Cups. It says at the bottom, control. So, first card out, 9 of Wands, and it says resilience at the bottom. And that card represents the wounded warrior, determination, persistent energy, So this is this here King of Cups that is persistent, or you're the King of Cups, that's persistent. However, you're the King of Cups, that's persistent, or there is a King of Cups that is persistent. Oh, wow, okay. And now we have here a King of Swords, and it says authority. So, maybe you're wondering about someone else, and you're with a King of Swords. Interesting. His sword is down. He looks like he has something to say, but he's not saying it. And here's the 8 of Wands. Here is movement. Something's moving. So we have 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, King of Swords, and movement. Wow. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is falling right underneath the 9 of Wands. So, okay. Interesting. So here you have the 5 of Discs. Okay, which is, here it says destitution, okay, or lack of, okay. So, persistence and wounded, yet there is a magical energy that's there or maybe not even magical, but powerful energy that is there with something that still has some sort of lack attached to it. So here with this Sun and the Page of Wands, that's some sort of movement. Okay, it says exploration. Okay, so, and it seems bright. It seems like there's something good ahead. So maybe you went from a lack situation. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because the bottom of the deck being a King of Cups. Or maybe you're ready to love. Possibly. From being wounded from all the different types of relationships you had. And you just being who you are, you know. Sociable like type person, you know, that gets along, but you want to show, like, you, at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups, like, you are this king. That's what it is. You are this King of Cups. You are this loving person, and you're so loving, but you know, you come across as this guy here because you know who you are, you know, very mature, you have a big heart, you know what you're looking for, you know who you are, but at the same time you give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, okay, you know, we'll try this, you know, it looks bright, let's go for it, you know. So there's always some sort of movement in your life, because you know, you have this wand right here, even though you felt a little bit like you don't. Okay, so you move on your own clarity, on your own truth, you know, what makes sense to you, you know. And yeah, maybe it's time to put all that to a stop and really focus on what is truly bright. You know, not just exploring everything because it seems kind of bright, you know. You got to use your intuition, you know, for these types of things, you know. And really tap in to yourself, because you are like way smarter than that. Okay? To just allow the mediocre, you know. It was in the struggle. But when it falls this way, I always want to throw it in reverse. Like when it falls this way, I want to always throw it this way. So since it fell this way in the struggle, it's the Queen of Wands, but in reverse. Okay. So maybe right now there's someone in your energy, and she seems bright, yes, you know, she knows, maybe, I don't know, but hold on, here's the star next, right? So the star, like the star, you know, like, not afraid to shine, not afraid to be. So this person here, maybe they lacked a little bit of confidence or something like that. Maybe this person was codependent upon you in some type of way, you know, like needed you for everything, you know. They seemed bright, it seemed good, you know, like they were, you know, maybe humble or something of that nature, you know, not too showcasey or provocative or whatever, you know, really kind of mellow. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but you know, it was just like, I don't think so. Not like that, not in a bad way. It's just time for you to move on, okay? It's time for you to move on and realize that there is something so much better for you, okay? Eight of Swords in reverse. I don't know if this is something that you've just now started to think about, or it's something that you've been thinking about, but it doesn't like replay over and over and over in your mind. So it was just like a firm, like, you know what, this is it, you know, I need to stop this, you know, like, just period, you know, like I said, you run off your own clarity, and when it came to your mind, like, you know, like I said, you have something in your mind, you haven't said it yet, you know, you just like, nah. Here's your Page of Wands, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. Knight. There's a prince. That's not a princess. The prince is the knight. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. Okay. So you're like, yes, I got my wand. I'm holding it. I know what's up. I'm going to do this way. I'm going to go after this star because this person here is really just really, I thought it was right for me at the time. But, I have to start analyzing myself and asking myself, why do I do these things? So you got a new type of vision. And that's beautiful. You saw the light. Yay. Hey, I'm proud of you. Doing it the right way, not just for the sake of doing it, or whatever the case may be. So guys, let's go to the second deck, okay? And let's tap in. So, hold on. Let me grab a different deck. I was going to grab it too. Actually, let me grab two decks. Okay. So I'm going to take these two. I call this my happy deck. So when things seem like they're going really good for you, I grab that deck, especially from on my other table. But since this seems like, a really good scenario in terms of like you have tapped into your own energy and feeling alive and understanding that you no longer need to not necessarily settle, but just, settle. Hate to say it, but that's just really what it is. You've been wounded in all these things, and you keep moving because you are who you are, and you have this intuition. You see things ahead of time. But like I said, you give people the benefit of the doubt. You think, oh, maybe this will change. I like this about them. I know I can't have the world, so, I'll just deal with it, or I'll compromise, or whatever. Nah. Nope. If it's not right, it's not right. What the heck? I thought that was my dog outside. It must have been my daughter or my son making some type of noise in the washroom. Yeah, and there goes my daughter bringing in a bag of my clothes. What was that? It's like the door is right outside my bedroom, so I hear all of the banging, like when the door is being opened and closed and opened and closed. So anyway, this is the second deck, okay, guys? It's called Journey Tarot, okay? And because you are on a life journey, okay, we all are. And it seems like, the sun. You're a very bright individual. You're talented, you're smart, you have a very high intuition, you love like crazy, and it's time for you to find real love, So maybe now it's flipped around. Maybe there's a woman out there that's just like taken back by you, like, oh my gosh, he's just amazing, like, and you mean the world to them, and they're addicted to just you. I don't know, could be this person, that's addicted to you, but this person is taken, like back by your energy and just who you are and how smart you are. Maybe you went back to school, met him at school, I don't know. Maybe you met him at an orientation and you guys started talking and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't believe it. Everyone was telling me to go back to school, and I go back to school and I find the love of my life. Even though you don't know him, but it's just like something telling you that this person is it. So here we go, the second deck, guys. Fast forward through this part if you need to. Give me just a second more. Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, like you've tried to sow those seeds in different soils, different pots, different types of people, and nothing never really stuck. Okay. And Nine of Cups. So right now you're not like really fulfilled in your own space or with anything for that matter. You know, you especially because of this here Queen of Wands in reverse that's in your, but you have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, you're unfulfilled with maybe the person that you're with at this time. Nothing's right. I'm not gonna say with yourself. You're just unfulfilled. Okay, you're in an energy that's not great right now for yourself. I'm gonna push this down just a tidbit bit more. But you have the Seven of Cups. So, and it's interesting. You see how that star is shining brighter than all the rest of them? So it's like, you have options still. And that star is in one of these cups. Wow. Yeah. And you see yourself maybe working along with this here star. Probably a lot better than what's going on with you right now. Or who you with right now. Or talking to, or, has your energy. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me just get the last card. So here, interesting. So here, the Five of Swords, is like, this is like my doubt card. Like, like contemplating, if I should, why, I don't know. So, just you thinking about, why you feel like there's this lack, you knowing that there's something that's missing, and you're like, I don't know if I should just, break up with them, even though they were a bright person, but there was something missing, it was some component missing, like, should I just settle, like you thought about these things, and poking yourself, with the, holding on to things and dealing with the pain, like, but like, okay, come on. So, like I said, you found a new vision. This was at the bottom of the deck over here. Oh, and then look what was right up underneath it. Two of Cups. Yeah, and then the King of Discs. So, yeah. You're all of that and above. So here, right, like I said, Three of Wands. Like, you found a new vision. You started to see things a little bit differently. And, with that Two of Cups falling right behind on this deck at the bottom, that's you're seeing like a real love match, And then here, Eight of Cups, you walking away. So it's at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot. Yeah, things are. This card just, it doesn't. I don't. And then Temperance. Staying balanced. So he just looks a little bit just too. Yeah. He's, yeah, whatever. However the case, Spirit Song Tarot deck, happy deck. Let's see what comes out. I like the deck. It's just that one card is just too much for me. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what comes out on this deck, because you did have the Six of Swords, you have your Ace of Swords, you have your Ace of Wands, and you have the Star. You have the Sun. So, the Sun and the Star. The Sun is the happiest card or the best card, the brightest card, you know. But it's like you felt you needed to make some sort of move, you know, even though it seemed really bright. She was a very, like, loving person or whatever. It was just that she just, like, didn't think for herself, or something was going on there, you know, for her to come out the Queen of Wands in reverse, you know. I don't know what exactly was the problem. Maybe, like I said, she was quite clingy, wanted you to do everything or something like that. I don't know. But however, let's see what this last deck says. So I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. And come back anytime. I'm here every day, guys, doing daily reads for you guys here on Ophiuchus and Me. I appreciate your time, your energy, your support. And like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate all the gestures. Thank you so much. So let's get it. Do this one more time. And then shuffle through to get a bottom of the deck energy. And if you feel that you need to fast forward until those cards start flying, I totally understand. So, guys, yeah, basically it's like you woke up and you realize that why be in a relationship when you're really not completely fulfilled? If there's something missing and you know that you have what it takes, not saying that the person doesn't, they're just really not for you, you know. You have what it takes. You have a high intuition, you know. You're very knowledgeable, smart, mature individual. And you need something or someone that's going to completely meet you. It's a perfect match, you know. And not be clingy in any type of way. And, you know, just be able to be themselves, hold themselves, you the same. I'm not saying that you guys can't be supportive of one another if something happens, no, but, you know, confidence is everything, you know. So I'm going to make that a card, right? Confidence is everything. It really is. I can remember. Anyway. Let's get it. All right, here we go. All right. Ace of Acorns. And acorns are wands. And we have that right here. So like I said, ooh, I love it. What does that word say at the bottom? It says confidence. I don't know how well you can see it, but it says confidence, okay? And creative force. So you know that you have this energy and this confidence that is going to... Oh, that was at the bottom, my bad. I was about to put it on the board here. So anyway, you know that you have this here, like I said, confidence about yourself. You know that you have what it takes to first of all love yourself and be comfortable with that and wait for the right energy to come in and not feel like you're going to be lost, you know, without it. So here, the world, it says fulfillment. So that's what you're looking for. So things are coming to a conclusion with that. With you being in your reverse Nine of Cups and unfulfilled, you're going to have something to celebrate. That's the second word there. It says celebration. So you're actually going to have something to celebrate. And that's you feeling happy. The well actually looks like it's singing. It's like, hey, I found a new day. I found life again. Yay, you know, something. And look, the sun is shining. See it over there in the corner? The sun is shining. You know, like, you know what is bright. Like I said, it's not that this person was, like, not a good person. It was just something about them. And I keep going to this clinginess because the word codependency is even on that card there. Okay. And that's all I started saying when I first started saying what I was saying. Well, whatever I was saying. Anyway, here you have the High Priestess. So here we have the high priestess. You know what's good for you and what's not good for you. You know what you feel when you feel what you feel, right? So, don't deny yourself greatness. Hold on to that vision with your Three of Wands here. Tower. You knew something was about to fall apart. You just kind of knew it. At the bottom here it says release, okay? So you're releasing that person, okay? Because you had a revelation about how you really felt. So here is the Ten of Feathers, which is the Ten of Swords, okay? So after the pain of it all, of you getting over, you feeling the pain with the Five of Swords, like, oh God, I feel this pain, but I'm gonna just deal with it. No, I'm not gonna deal with it. No, it's really like it's getting bad, So I'm going to allow this tower to happen, and then I'm going to recover, okay? It says recover your transformation. And you have the Death card out here, right? The Death card, which is transformation. So you allowed the tower to happen because you were in a lot of actual pain dealing with this here situation called life and love, and it just wasn't going right. And you were ready to transform yourself once again and come out on top, and not just, be in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship, okay? Here's the Seven of Acorns, which is the Seven of Wands, okay? So you didn't have it today, but you had the Nine of Wands. So here it says determination and stamina. So you stayed with the Nine of Wands. You stayed determined. You knew that you had to keep moving forward in life. And that's just really what it is. So here's the very last card that I am getting ready to introduce and end the story with as soon as it flies out, but basically, okay, I don't want none of them because 3 came out and these came out in reverse. So 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and then the Knight of Swords. So you're not happy. You're not really sitting there waiting on love either to come rolling in. And Knight of Feathers, action, and Knight of Swords, and focus, was it? So yeah, focus. You're focused. Right here, the King of Swords, like I said, his sword is down, it's like you're thinking, maybe you haven't said anything quite yet, or maybe you have. I don't know. Look at there. So here you have a Queen of Wands. So it's like, if you're going to have a Queen of Wands, I guess she needs to be in the upright and not in reverse, okay? She needs to have as much creativity and passion as you do. But you don't really come on the board as a King of Wands, but you have the wand energy, like it's there. So she's in reverse here, okay? But here, she's not. So that's what fell apart, because she didn't have that, okay? So what's at the bottom? Yeah. Ace of Feathers, which is Ace of Swords. And your Ace of Swords is right here, clarity. So now you have this clarity, okay? Mental clarity or foundation. Your foundation will be solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Okay, I forgot the rest of the song. I mean, it's like Tina Turner or something. I don't know. Anyway, don't get me started on music. I don't listen to enough of it anymore. I love music though. And it can help you kind of, get through your hard times and heal and all those great things. And, the energy of music is international, so we can all relate to it. So you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whenever you catch this. And I appreciate you guys once again. Come back and rock with your girl anytime, anytime. I'm always here. Take care, guys. Mwah. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.